Hello everyone, Porcelain here, and welcome to the third installment of Binary Builds. As you can see, we are working on a lot that is mostly water this time, and we're actually building a cottage. So basically a really upscale cottage. It's only a 2-bedroom, but it ends up being really cute and probably quite expensive, so... Yeah, this third episode in Binary Builds, and I had a lot of fun with this lot. I've actually never used that decking before, and the base for the house before, so I really wanted to try that out. That was part of the main inspiration for doing this build, was using that floor. And yes, putting in all those windows, we make basically just a giant wall of windows that is the big feature for this cottage home. You could use it as home, but I think it just really has that feeling of a place you would go in the summer or on vacation, and not a place where you would live all the time. It doesn't have a lot of stuff in it. It doesn't have a TV. Well, the kids' room has a TV, but yeah, it's kind of sparse. It's very good if you were on vacation, but not so good if you were living day to day in it, as you will see. Yep. So, yeah, I just love how much light gets let into this house, though. And also, as you guys have seen, or maybe not seen actually, since it's on another channel, but I just put out an update video on my main channel, which is Manufactured, and basically just saying what's going to happen with both channels, and yeah, basically where I'm going from here, how often I'll be uploading, all that information. So if you're interested to see what other videos I do, and also know what's going on for the near future here, I would go and check out that video. It's a really short one, so yeah, go check it out if you have the time, if you're interested in finding out what's going on here. So yeah, the floor plan, I was gonna add in a basement, because I didn't really know how you would work a basement with this floor, but you just can't. There's no way you could put stairs down to it. It would just, I don't know, be a glitchy mess. So yeah, and I wanted to put a place to dock a boat. So I cheated, obviously. Yeah, I cheated in getting my boat in there and the little post for it, but it ends up looking really cute. Again, not something that you could actually use, but yeah, for cosmetically it looks great, so that's all that matters when I'm building a house. It doesn't, usability I still don't factor in. I still haven't gotten any comments about it, so hopefully it's okay with you guys. And yeah, using that more modern fence again. And stairs, I couldn't get, since the lot was so small and there was such little, space where it touched the ground, I couldn't really get the stairs to fit in properly. So the ground sort of warps. I couldn't help it, but it's pretty you don't really focus on it. You don't focus on it so much when you are looking at the entire house. You focus more about the platform and the house itself instead of, you know, the actual lot space, since the green space on the lot is tiny. It is really tiny. And I actually end up doing, I think, too much outdoor cluttering on this deck, just because I felt like it's not a yard, so I can't really do much yard stuff, but I still tried to fit in a bunch of things. So I think it ends up looking maybe a little too cluttered. But you guys will have to give me what you think. Tell me what you think about it, and give me positives, negatives about this house. I'm always welcome to constructive criticism on either my builds or my videos. Both are just, I love getting that criticism, and it helps me out, and yeah, I just love hearing what you guys think about what I make. So yeah, third episode, and I'm still running out of things to talk about. Yeah, putting on the walling for the outside of the house. I think all three of my first houses have sort of a similar thing going on the outside. This one definitely has a more traditional feel than the other ones, which I wanted it to. I wanted it to feel modern but still traditional, like just a place where the whole family would go. And yeah, and I'm just getting used to doing outdoor wallpapers a lot, because I haven't used generally when I was playing Sims, and generally when I was playing Sims and building, I focused a lot more on basement levels. So I focused more on basement levels, so that's not outdoor wallpaper. So yeah, and I went with tile for the bottom floor for all of it, which I think I did in the basement of the previous build, but I don't know, it felt really clean, and it was such a big space, it felt weird to put hardwood in it, so the other spaces there's hardwood, and there's tile actually in the master bedroom, which is something that I'm not used to doing, but I figured since this was a vacation home, I wanted it to, I don't know, have sort of an exotic feel in their master bedroom, so it ends up feeling quite exotic, and I really enjoy it. I think that it's a nice place where the parents could come and relax, or grandparents or whoever. I'm not sure. Yep, nice place for them to get rid of their trash. It fits in there in that corner just so perfectly. And oh, now I'm doing wallpaper for the entire thing. And I think at the very end I go back and I wallpaper over where the windows are, even though you can't see it, because I don't know, part of it I didn't realize that it didn't color because there were all those windows there, and Sims will complain. They'll be like, it's not nicely decorated in here, and they'll get negative moodlets from it. So I think I went back and fixed that bit. I don't think I'll be playing this house in any of my games, but I might. I really wish that maybe I could use it as a vacation home. I don't know that I'll be able to move this lot very easily onto another water lot, since I did use some move objects a lot. But if I did, I could probably put it in one of the vacation spots and maybe have it be a vacation home for my Sims, which would be really, really awesome, because I don't know, it just has that cottagey feel. If you've ever been to someone's cottage before, or your own, if you have your own, I think less people do nowadays. Can't afford it. I've never had a cottage of my own. My family never has, but I've been to a lot of friends' cottages, and I don't know, it really reminds me of them, but, you know, what their cottages would be like if they were a lot nicer. But they have, like, older stuff in them. This one's sort of modern, but it still has old stuff. Like, the computer's old, the TV's old, because it's just something that they put in there maybe after they got a new one, and there's no point in buying a nicer one, because they don't spend enough time, you know, watching the TV or on the computer, because they're outside in their boat or swimming or what have you, having fun outside, because that's kind of the point, going for a hike or something. Yeah, but mostly water stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of like older stuff, and it's sort of a mismatch in that this bedroom, there's some older stuff and then some like kids type furniture, but it just all seems to fit, and that's why I think it just wouldn't work well as a normal home, because it is kind of mismatched. But when you have it in the cottage format, it all sort of fits together and it makes sense. And I didn't end up using those custom content wardrobes, which I was testing out there. I don't end up using any of the custom content wardrobes, which I think is good. At least I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, no, I go with that one. So I think that's from the Sims 3 store. I might be wrong. Yeah, it is. But it's just really cute. So, and a mirror there. I love doing kids' rooms. I love decorating bedrooms. I think decorating bedrooms is by far my favorite part of decorating a Sims house. If I could just decorate bedrooms all day, I'd be perfectly happy. So, yeah, I have a lot of fun with it. And this one's meant to hold, you know, 2 people, 2 kids of whatever age. And so they have the 2 beds there, which are crisscrossed and everything. And they actually have, if it turns around again, there's the window that looks out into the rest of the house, but because there is that giant wall of windows for the main part of the house, it's kind of like they're just looking out over the ocean or river or wherever this is. But it's just really cool, because they could look down at everyone, but they could also look out, and it's basically like having an outside window, except it's like a cheater window. Those windows above the desk and next to it there. And I don't know, I just thought it looked really interesting, and it actually fit in this house. Oh, and those mattresses are custom content, but they just fit so well as like extra beds that they might have for people, as well as a place for them to sit. And yeah, I sneaked this TV in there on the desk. It looks like it's just sitting on the desk, which I thought looked really cool. But yeah, so mattresses that could be, it's a sofa, so they can sit and watch TV, but I thought they'd make a cool addition, because then they would be extra beds for if they had, like grandkids or, extra people, cousins, whatever, staying there. They would need more mattresses. So, and the obligatory plant under the stairs, of course. And onto the bathroom. Yay! And yes, this house does come with a shower, but it is an outdoor shower. It only comes with the one bathroom, and then it has an outdoor shower. And so it has a tub in the bathroom, but you're on vacation, you're relaxing, you only really need the outdoor shower to get rid of all of the stuff after you've been swimming, and you can do that in your bathing suit. And then if you want to relax, you get this nice beautiful jacuzzi tub that you could relax in. At least I think it's a jacuzzi tub. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, that's another thing I probably should have added. It would be really cool to add a hot tub. I don't know how it works with those decks, but it would have been nice to have a hot tub on this lot. Oh well, I think it still looks really cool. And they have a boat, so yeah. Yeah, putting plants under those windows. Yes, do I end up putting a window up there? I think I do. Yeah, I do. And moving on to the upper deck. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I wanted a barbecue out here. I wanted an outdoor eating space up there, because and an outdoor space to relax and enjoy your family and such, because it is such a small space. Like, they don't have any yard space, and most of the lot is just taken up by this massive house. So having that deck gives them some extra outdoor space where they could relax and enjoy each other's company. They got that giant seating area there. I love the Sims house, those couches that just all the sectional ones that fit together, and you can make them whatever size you want. They're so convenient. I love them a lot. Oh, and that post I really loved with the little lamp that ends up over the boat. And that little area where you would get onto your boat. I don't know, it was really awesome. I enjoyed it. And some lamps, and yep. I think I add in a little table there as well. Maybe? Yeah, I do. Oh, it's just such a nice space to come relax. I could really picture myself going there to relax. I really enjoy it. Though we don't have a cottage, my family does go camping for 2 weeks every year. And I did make some vlogs. I filmed a whole bunch of videos when I was there last year, and I started editing them, but I haven't finished editing them, and I really should. Let me know if any of you guys are interested in seeing that. They would just be an extra video. They wouldn't take up the space of one of these. They would just be an extra video I'd release on like a Wednesday or something. So if you're interested in seeing my camping adventures, then let me know. So yeah, let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that, and I'll finish them up. They also feature my friend Brad and my little brother. They don't feature my little brother too much, but yeah, they still do. And at that point, he was in a wheelchair for most of it, I think. Yeah, he was in a wheelchair for the majority of the time there. He's okay. He just he has problems with his legs that we're not exactly sure what they are. That's another story for another day. It's a really, really long story, so yeah, not going into that story today. But yeah, another story for another day. And I don't know when I'm gonna move back inside. Oh, you can see that shower there now, though, at least. The outdoor shower bit that's in there. Oh, and I think I stick an outdoor easel in there too, yeah. I love those outdoor easels. They look like so much fun. Though I don't know if I use them, because I can't paint a picture all in one sitting. I can't do a sculpture unless it's tiny all in one sitting either. So I wouldn't want to leave my work outside. So into this, into this bedroom here that we have. Yeah, I just tried to go for a really exotic feel, like they're not in North America, where this probably takes place, because I'm Canadian, so that's probably where this house is. in Canada or the States, something like that. And I was gonna go with this bed, but I don't know, I don't like the base of this bed. But then I found that snakeskin pattern for the bed sheets and I really loved it, so I ended up just copying it over to another bed that was a little bit less like stone and less gaudy. Yeah, it goes on that one, which I think fits a whole lot better. Just the other one, it was too much. It was too much. I don't know that I'll ever be able to fit that bed into a build and have it look right. I don't know, that would be a challenge, but yeah, so. And just some simple little table lamps. You can see it's kind of minimalist. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here, but it's still kind of minimalist. The tables aren't all cluttered. They have nice art on the walls and stuff. It's very much not a place where you would live, just a place you would stay for a while. And yeah, not a lot of closet space either here. They do end up with quite a few bookcases, but they just have those little drawers, which is good if you're on vacation. You don't need a lot of closet space, but if you weren't, then you would need more than just a chest of drawers down here and a chest of drawers in the kids' room. But they do end up with a few bookcases, so maybe one of them's an avid reader, likes to do that on vacation. I love those bookcases. They're so versatile. I use them way too often just because they're so versatile and you can fit whatever you want in with them. Like I've combined them with a whole bunch of other things like desks and stuff. You'll see in the next build, which is a little bit of a challenge. It's a color challenge build thing. You'll see that I use those bookcases surrounding a desk, and it makes like this study area out of a room. It's hard to explain, but you'll see it in the next one if you guys choose to tune in for that. And a little chess table, and yeah, and a bar. I wanted a bar in here. I don't know, it just felt like this place needed a bar, and I knew that I wouldn't be able to fit one in the main living space, so I stuck a bar in here, and it's pretty nice. It's sort of separate. That entrance bit is separate from the rest of the bedroom, kind of, so I feel like they could still invite people in and use the bar, and the kids could come in and play chess and stuff, so it's not a big deal. And I want to put curtains over that mirror, and I ended up putting them over the plants as well. And it's then that I'm remembering, oh, I didn't put curtains over everything else, and I found those ones and they were perfect for this room. Yeah, all works out. Recoloring everything. It takes me so much longer to do things because I recolor almost every piece that I use. Yeah, because I want it to look just right, and the recolor tool allows me to. I'm really not looking forward to that in The Sims 4. I am looking forward to playing The Sims 4 though. It looks like a great game. It looks like it has a lot of good things that Sims 3 doesn't. With every Sims game, it's not about which one's better than another one. They're all a little bit different, and I think that adds to their charm. I can still play The Sims 2 even though I have The Sims 3. I don't play The Sims 2 as much anymore, obviously, but I can still play it and appreciate it. And I never played The Sims 1. I know that there's a huge leap there, but I would be open to it. I might pick up some copies of The Sims 1 at some point on my thrifting adventures. If you've seen my main channel, lots of thrifting adventures there. Yeah, speaking of which, today, when this video comes out, I'm obviously not recording it the same day it goes out, but when you are seeing this, either within the next couple hours or already uploaded, will be a new episode of Tossed and Found on my main channel. And Tossed and Found is it's basically a series where I go through things that I found on little thrift hunts that I do, because I'm really big on thrifting and going to garage sales and thrift stores and stuff like that, and yeah, share it with you guys. So if you're interested in that, you can go check it out. My main channel is linked at the end of every video and in the description. So yeah, you can go over there and see those. Yeah, this kitchen, I had to put the sink, I actually did separate from the counters because I wanted to do just those big island counters. So the sink is actually its own separate piece, and the stove is also separate from that counter space, but I don't know, it looks really cool. It's not a conventional kitchen, but I think it works and I think it looks great. And the little dining area, I wanted them to have the dining space for a lot of people because I am picturing them having family events here over the summer. So I wanted to have a table that would fit at least 6 people, and it does. I'm pretty sure I put in 6 chairs. I hope I do. Even if I don't, at least you have the space for them. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, so nice blue color I think I go with. Yep. Yeah, 6 people. And just stick a thing in that corner. A little statue. Eventually. Yeah, stick that on the table. See, I even recolor that little plant there. Yep. Can't get enough of those recolors. Yeah, the little statue in the corner. And then the living space. The living space is in this tiny little corner near all these doors. So it was really like, what am I going to put in here? I guess a 2-seater and a chair, and that's about it. Because I also didn't want to put anything against the windows, because that would be very strange. But they have all of that they have all of that outdoor living space upstairs, so they could just go out on the deck up there on the nice days and enjoy that. And hopefully they would have nice weather if they're coming out to their cottage. It would be a great place to watch a thunderstorm, though. I mean, with all those windows, it would be just gorgeous. See the rain coming down, you could watch. It would be awesome. I love thunderstorms, so it would just be so cool to be there and watch a storm through all of those windows. Yeah, maybe that's a little strange of me, but yeah. And yeah, this teal color. I don't know why I chose to do teal. I'm not a big fan of teal in my normal life, but I chose to do teal for this living space. It just sort of fit. Yeah. Yeah, I used it for the chairs too. And then the table I end up using is from the hipster loft collection or something from the Sims store. Sorry if you heard that little beep thing. That was my phone going off. I forgot to turn it off, unfortunately. But at least you aren't hearing my little brother. Before I tried to record this, and my microphone just kept on picking up my little brother downstairs, and his yelling at people in his game. So I yeah. Yep. So I'm recording this a little later, when he finally migrated to our living room and I was finally able to record it. And I put in a fish tank. I didn't get to put in a fish tank in my first couple builds, but I like putting them in. I don't know, they're a nice little addition, and that one fits in really well up here. They even have a little piano. And that couch, which is custom content, unfortunately, but it just looked so nice. So yeah, there are a few custom pieces in here, a few mods. Little table over there, and rug. Yep, I like that upstairs space too. I feel like the kids could really enjoy that space, even the older kids. It's just separate from the main living area, which is nice, but it's still open to it. Like, everyone could still talk to each other and see everything, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, now I'm just doing the outdoors, in which I add a bit too much stuff. Unfortunately. Yeah, I add another bench around the front, which I think is odd, because I have a bench around the back. So I probably shouldn't have done that. And then I surround it with plants. It's not too bad, but it is kind of odd. So I don't, if I was redoing this house, I don't know that I would make that same decision. Actually, I don't know. It doesn't look too bad. But I wouldn't have put something in this area here. I felt like this area was very bare. But, and then I end up adding a fountain against that wall, and it's kind of strange. I just not a huge fan of it. It's not for me. I don't like that fountain. I like that plant there, though. The plant works really well. The fountain, and there's my phone again. I'm not getting up to go get it, because that'll be even louder than the phone going off. So hopefully, whoever it is stops messaging me. Yeah. Putting on that little rooftop decoration, which I almost never use rooftop decorations because I just forget that they're there. I was just using a whole bunch of outdoor living stuff for this one, and yeah, I saw, oh, a little roof thing. And outdoor living stuff, I mean. Not like the stuff pack, I mean just outdoor stuff. Oh, screenshots. Yes, front of the house. And main doorway along the side. See, it looks kind of cluttered. I don't like that bit. Along the other side, there's a little seating area where you get onto your boat. Shower, outdoor shower and stuff. That's around the back. This is the kitchen, which I think looks super cool. It looks really cottagey, but like really nice and still expensive. And the dining area, all those windows. Yep, Where the kitchen doors and the bathroom, which I think is cute too, with that great tub that I can never fit in any other builds because the bathrooms are too small, and the bedroom, which is great. I love this master bedroom. Definitely feels like a vacation house when you're in this room. So yeah, and just very exotic. It's lovely. Up the stairs into that other main living space that overlooks everything, with a couple views out over the rest of the house and over the water. Just really, really nice. And into, as you can see, those windows up there that are into the kids' room. Yep. At the beds. Yeah. Our desk area with the TV. I don't know if that TV is usable, but I hope it is. Where are the beds? Windows. And those windows don't have blinds. That's odd. Yes. Into the upper deck, which is the last main living area of the house. You can see the boat down there. At night. A couple shots at night. It looks cute at night. It's nice. Yeah, the bedroom at night. Nice and lit up. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any requests for